We made it.
Actually, no, I'm not going to go for that.
Well, we made it. Can we just...
We made it.
Let's give a round of applause for 2023. We didn't die. That's more than like
Woo!
few 100 million people, so...
The heat death of the universe didn't happen this year, guys.
Maybe next year. We'll shoot for next year. Yeah.
Shoot for next year, climate activists.
Yeah, we'll shoot for next year.
We just got to make sure we pollute the world enough over that time.
Taylor Swift,
I'm gonna
go out
and
CO2.
I'm gonna go burn some old car tires.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm thinking about buying a private jet just so I can fly it. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's off topic, guys. The purpose of this video is to celebrate and be thankful and be grateful. Okay. Even though
Speaking of flying private jets, I just want to bring this up really quickly because while we're doing the Taylor Swift reactions, I've thought about the fact that remember the news story that came up a few weeks ago.
That's why I just said.
Taylor Swift burns this much fossil fuel just so she can fly to Travis, and I'm like, oh god.
Why do we? I don't give a damn about that. I'd be a lot more concerned about the shit that's coming out of your car.
I feel like the climate activist feminists and the Taylor Swift feminists are like
bad idea.
Battling it out
right
now.
Why aren't the girls? Why aren't they? What happens when they go see their boyfriend who's like 15 miles away? Why don't they walk? Why would they drive in their car and hurt the planet? Just walk. Michael Jackson said it best. Start with a man in the mirror, okay? And if you can't do that, then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He said that in the song, too, if you listen closely. The ad-lib said, and I quote, shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's what we said. So, it's been a long year. It started out, way back when, it was way harder then because we edited the videos.
Well, at the start of the year it started.
Yeah, I don't know what day. What day did we release the little channel trailer? January
6th.
Wow. All 365 days later, and I'm still stuttering. Damn. Yeah. I got better at it though. I used to stutter every 5 seconds. What better?
Now he stutters every second.
What better day in world history, even for me American history, to start a YouTube channel, other than Jan 6? No reason I said it that way particularly. But yeah. I mean, I could think of all the different things that happened. You got remember when we brought up Reggie? I'll bring Reggie in for the first time in a long ass time. Here's Reggie. Well, I brought him in the other video, but look, Reggie. Everybody say hi to Reggie. Say hi, Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
Reggie this is a fun fact about Reggie. Reggie has sat behind me up on these two speakers since the beginning of our YouTube channel. He has sat right behind me. He's been here. He is, in fact...
Has he still got the chain on?
Yeah, he does. If he didn't, I'd be concerned.
He's had that chain on all year. We put the chain on him like very early on because he got possessed by a demon.
Yeah, it's still on him. I haven't taken it off still.
That's crazy.
Since Halloween. Yeah. My backdrop's changed significantly. One of the most important things that's changed is the fact there's a guitar here, which leads me to my next points, ladies. Did you? Every fucking 5 seconds. Did you know I can play guitar? No. It's been a great year. I mean, for me, I learned how to play guitar, which was definitely, I think we can both agree, is probably the biggest thing of the year. Released a lot of music. You can go check those out. And as a channel, Dillon kind of did his thing, I don't really know what the fuck he did with his life. The channel has
I got a job. I mean, that's
a pretty big ass deal, yeah. And more importantly, held a job. Sorry, people don't like holding jobs for some reason. Anyway,
I held it. I gripped it.
You gripped that bitch, and you said you're not going anywhere, right? Maybe a little bit of a dangerous statement, but you made it. End of the story, right? No questions asked. MAGA. I'm just kidding. Anyway, on the next thing, that is not a statement about political commands. We make a political statement. We do not stand for whatever it was.
He just has to run through the whole
That is not. Listen really closely. You could tell the fact that I'm actually telling you more about the conservative Republican, but I don't want to say that because someone's going to Taylor Swift fans.
He wants to say my views do not represent those of Integrity Music Group. But,
they do though. They do. No, but yeah, they do. So much has happened. We went from like getting like just very small, nobody was watching the videos, and like we'd have one that would spike, and it's like now it's like starting to finally pick up, and it's really nice to see that people were starting to get better. I mean, it took a while. We had to actually, it's a good message in life to just get started, because you can't progress. Like if we didn't start in January, we wouldn't have learned how to do things as good as we've gotten to get them. We still have a fuck ton of learning to go. I mean, we don't even edit our videos. Well, we're about to have to do that.
And we kind of have different eras throughout the year. Like the first
tomorrow,
2 months was like our editing era, and then like March we basically just did shorts for the month.
Yeah. We had
and farmed.
How many months did we go without literally no content?
And then we went multiple months without barely anything but a New Music Friday every 2 weeks. And then I think it would have been September onwards, we started catching up. And by the end of October we were caught up. Then November we pretty much spent doing Guts, and then December we've spent doing 1989. So
we've quite literally. I just want to say one more time, we need another round of applause. Yeah. I don't know if he even thought. I mean, we knew we could, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Us catching up with all the shit we had to record was not very probable. And you probably, if you would have told me about 6 months ago that we'd be sitting here where we're at, doing what we're doing and getting as productive in the progress we're making, I wouldn't have believed you. So round of applause for us. Just come on, keep meat riding us. Give us more attention and clout. Like the video, please. We're horny. We're horny for likes.
No, but
and comments.
I wanted to flip the joke and say, oh no, we need to stop meat riding us. But then I thought, no, that's not a very good way to treat your viewers. So, but anyway, no, thank you to everybody who has tuned in this year, even the people who have not been so nice to us. Yeah, Victoria.
Victoria, fuck you, Victoria. Sit there in 65 days.
And actually, just one that came in last night. What was her name?
Don't even worry about the name.
I'm not even gonna say her name. Beyonce fans. I'm sorry. There's most I will say, right? I thought Taylor Swift's fan base would be the most toxic, but they've actually been the nicest to us. All jokes aside,
who the fuck would have saw that shit?
And even though we had a couple songs on the album we didn't like, we had a few people that would
damn, upsetting you didn't like that. Hope you like the next one. Really
upsetting you didn't like that. But then they showed up the next day. They showed up the next day again for the next one.
And then commented wow, I'm like, holy shit, these people actually give a fuck. And they're nice enough to let you know. It's wild. It would have never saw that shit coming.
Yeah,
and hopefully it keeps going.
I never thought I'd say this in my life. Can we have more fan bases like Taylor Swift? Because I knew they were all diehard fans. I didn't
All right,
now that we've actually
just take about 5%.
Experience some of them. We've realized they're actually pretty nice.
Take away about 5% of that attention you're giving to Tay-Tay, old Tay-Tay, right? Old Swift. Pull that shit over here and give us some clout. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm begging for attention. Please.
Jesus Christ. He's down bad, guys.
Help me. I'm fucking around.
So, thank you to them. The Beyonce fans, however, have been toxic. The Megan Thee Stallion fans might be the single worst fan base I've seen. They've been absolutely horrible.
Ass.
Even when we try to be generous, but we're oh, we're not really liking the message here, they'll be like, you want to hate you, kill yourselves. It's oh my god.
Yeah, dude, that shit pissed me off. I almost listened once, and I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I was like, yeah, they almost got me for half a second there. Which, by the way, speaking of half a second.
The Megan Thee Stallion fans think this pussy depressed is a deep, insightful line about mental health in women.
It is. Because you know what? Sometimes this pussy is depressed. Which, by the way, speaking of people being depressed, that leads me to my next moment, my next statement. I want to issue a public apology to Belarus and Russia. Unfortunately, all of our videos... Is it Belarus? How do you pronounce it? It's malaria? Belarus! Belarus! I said Belarus!
That's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the reason I apologize is because we gave him malaria. No, I'm just kidding. The real issue...
Oh my god. Billy.
You know why? Because I was trying to say Belarus. I was even thinking Belarus. And then I read it and I was like, Belarus. And then my brain goes, Belarus. Fuck! Belarus. I want to apologize to Belarus and Russia because they haven't really seen any of our videos. I think Belarus has seen a few.
So all the Russians and Belarusians.
They're not... Well, they might watch this one. They're going to watch this one.
Are they?
There's no
Oh, there's no
copyright.
music here, so the
Yeah.
labels won't block it.
Yay! Well, welcome. We're Integrity
Yay.
Music Group. We've been here for a year, but you haven't seen any of this shit. If you wonder why we have one video on the channel, that's why.
No. Do you know what it has? It just has like a video every like 20 videos, and it's just blocked.
It's like, damn. Well,
This
my
video cannot be
apology.
viewed in your territory.
This is usually where I'd say we'll play the Russian and also the Belarus national anthem, but quite frankly, I can't do that. I'm American. Sorry, guys. We can't cut that out. We kind of got like the beef
Anyway,
going on.
overall, I think
kinda,
we've
like,
kind of
dislike each
circled
other.
around it constantly. Thank you to all the people who have been nice. Thank you to
Yeah.
the people who have not been nice. But
Yeah.
fuck you at the same time.
Fuck you, but thank you again.
Fuck you, but thank you. So that's our year. That's 2023 wrapped.
Yeah. Woo. We did all that shit.
Just to
had
shout out the
11
year-end stuff, we did a year-end wrapped and a year-end billboard. We've got year-end lists coming out through January or whatever, going over stuff throughout the year. We got best songs, we got worst songs, we got our favorite. We might do a tier list ranking of our favorite videos we've made, as well. That was an idea we had. So any of those, if you want to tune into those through January. Other than that, we have a very special video coming out tomorrow when you see this.
Mhm.
So be prepared.
Yeah,
It
speaking
is
of things
probably
happening through
one of the best
January,
things we'll put out.
Dillon's gonna go on vacation, so if we get 50 likes, I'll dox his location. You guys can go harass him.
God.
The Taylor Swift fans, bro, relax. It's gonna be mostly women and a few gay guys. Either way, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, but like scared at the same time.
I swing both ways like a swing. I don't swing both ways, guys. I am straight. I want to really reiterate that. I'm straight and I can play perfect bad shit on guitar. And on that note, Dillon, you got anything else
Applications are in the emails.
to say? Dillon, I think this is where you say goodbye. For the no.
For the last
For the
time
last
this year.
time in 2023. One day we're gonna be old fucks and look back on this moment as like the depressing end of an era before everything went downhill and we got wrinkles and our kids decided to start hating us and we got fat as shit and dove deep in alcohol abuse problems and eventually passed away at the unfortunate age of 40 something from heart failure or OD. Anyway, Dylan, I think it's where you say goodbye for the last time this year. Not for the last
It's
time.
actually
going to
be the first time this year for me.
I don't give a fuck. You're not important.
The last time in the American year, which is where all the lovely Taylor Swift fans are.
America.
Goodbye.
This is gonna hurt a lot. Bye, fellas.